I really love the actual music that flutists get to play in an orchestra or solo or otherwise. The flute is really freeing and isn't technically withdrawing, so composers have a lot of freedom with what they write, and I think that gives a musician a lot of room to do what they'd like. There was a point, maybe about 5 or 6 years ago, when I realized that the professions that I was thinking about were going to make other people happy and not me happy. And even if my goal was to make other people happy, I think I'd be way more successful doing that in music than any other field. Music was just always this grounding sort of medication that I could take for life whenever something just got too hard. And I never realized that I used it as a foothold to get through everything else. It's important to do everything correct technically, always. It always is. But it's not even about, oh, I hit that note exactly how I wanted to. It's about the phrase in its entirety, how everything fits together. You may not be happy with the way that one thing turned out, but when I'm satisfied with how something went, I'm never thinking about one specific thing. It was just, oh, that phrase or sentence just made sense, and it's not because I played that note or said that word correctly. It's because it all just fits together properly, and that's the sense of satisfaction. When at the end nothing stands out, everything just seemed to have its place. Part of maturing as a musician, I think, is not just getting better on your instrument, but learning to understand how people want to hear it. As the music runs along, you have to do as what's intended. And if you don't, the audience may not necessarily know depending on the piece, but that's still your responsibility to portray what the composer originally wrote. For a listener, it's supposed to be such a relaxing experience, but for the musician, it can be very stressful if you're not entirely prepared and confident in what you're doing. If I can go to work every day and it never feel like work and be excited about the trip there because I know what it's going to be awaiting me, then I feel like every day I can know that I'm going to enjoy what I'm going to be doing.